Hello, welcome, it's Annabelle here. Welcome back if you've been here before, and welcome if you're new. So today our class is going to be about moving those hips, right? So we're going to try and open them, release them, also getting the whole body involved, and adding some dynamic movements. There's going to be some challenging parts, but also some kind of nice, movie, flowy. Let's go with the flow, right? So we're going to come to the top of our mat. We're going to bring our feet hip width apart. We're going to take our arms by our side. We're going to take an inhale, reach our arms up. Go push the hips forwards. Think about opening up your hips here, squeezing those inner thighs together. Then we're going to exhale and sweep the arms back. Inhale, reaching up. Send the hips forwards and exhale, sweeping down. Last one, inhale. And exhale, sweeping down. Let's inhale, reach the arms up. Good. Let's take a little balance here. So we're going to raise the heels upwards. Oops. Good. Find that footing. Good. Find your balance, which I'm not doing very well right now. I think I'm far too excited. Good. And then release the heels down. Good. Circle the arms. Interlace the hands behind. Let's take another push of the hips forwards. Connecting your inner thighs and into the core, expanding through the chest. Good. Let's fold ourselves forwards here, so softening the knees. Let's bring our forehead towards our knees or our thighs or wherever you reach. Good. Good. So your breath here. Good. And exhale to roll ourselves up nice and gently. Good. Stacking the spine. Good. We're going to bring our arms to our sides. And we're going to take a full roll down. So we're going to roll the chin in, shoulders come forwards, really round in the back as we come down. We're going to frame our feet with our hands. We're going to take the right foot back, lower the knee, look upwards. Good. We're going to plant that right hand down. We're going to inhale, twist, reaching left arm back. Keep your left kneecap pointing forwards. Good. Send that left arm forwards. Inhale, right arm goes back towards the wall behind you. Good. And exhale back to center. We're going to walk our hands backwards, supporting as we come into that back fold. Good. Half splits. We're going to take that left leg with our right hand. Good. And look underneath our left armpit here. Good. Bring in that right hand back. We're going to walk ourselves forwards. Good. And now we're going to frame that left foot and we're going to pull that left leg back. Good. We're going to take it up and we're going to try and open up the hip here. Good. So we're trying to snap that left hip over the right hip. Now we're going to come down to that right elbow. So it makes it a bit easier so we're not just coming to a back bend. Good. Pointing that left toe. Good. There we go. Alright, we're going to bend the knee and we're going to draw that left knee towards the left elbow and then we're sending it back up. Good. And draw the knee to the elbow or above the elbow and press up again. Nice and long, keeping the hips stacked. Let's go 2 more. And taking it back. Good. So we're exhaling as we draw the knee in. Good. And inhale back up. Pointing, lengthening. Now let's add some circles. So little circles in the air. We're going for 5, 4. Keep focusing on that lift. 3, 2, 1. Let's go other way. Pulling up through that core into the pelvic floor. 3, 2, 1. Hold it for 1 more moment. Good. And we release downwards. Draw it in. Let's come back onto both hands. Pull the knee in towards your nose. Good. Let's step that left leg through. Good. Let's take the right leg forwards. Good. Lowering the head, relaxing, shaking no, nodding yes. Good. And then we're going to peel ourselves all the way up through the spine. Each vertebra one at a time. Roll the shoulders back. Let's exhale, draw the chin in, peeling all the way down. So find that mobility through the spine as well. Okay, we're going to send the left leg back this time, lower the knee. Inhale, lift the chest upwards. Good, we're going to take a twist towards the right. So reach in the right arm behind you, keep that right kneecap pointing forwards. Good. Then plant that hand down, take the left arm, reach it towards the wall behind you. Good. And back down. Good. We're going to walk our hands backwards, coming into that half split position. Maybe you're sitting on that left heel or just bum in the air, just whatever feels okay for you. Now take hold of that right leg, with your left hand. Look underneath your right armpit. Good. Then bring in hands back forwards, and then we walk ourselves forwards. Good. Shuffle the left knee forwards very slightly. We're going to see if we pull that right leg in and sweep it all the way up to the sky, stacking the hips. We're naturally going to come down to that left elbow. Good. Now let's point that right toe. Good. We're going to take an exhale and draw the knee towards the elbow, and then inhale to lift and extend upwards. Exhale and inhale. Now we want to keep the spine nice and long here, relaxing through the shoulders, looking downwards. Good. Let's go 2 more. And lifting up, drawing tight into that core, connecting your torso to your limbs. Good, let's go last one. Good, and taking it up, pointing up to the sky. Now we're going to circle the leg in one direction. We're going for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and circle the other way. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it, lengthen it. Open that collarbone and release the leg down. We're going to bring the left hand in, slide it inwards, tucking the knee in towards the chin and step between the hands. Good. We're going to step the right leg forwards here, left leg even, and then we're going to roll ourselves up through the spine, rolling the shoulders right back. Okay, we're going to take a step back with the right leg into a bit of a warrior one position. So you want your toes pointing towards alongside the mat. We're trying to push that right hip forwards. Now we sweep the arms up. Maybe find that stretch through that right calf here. Good. So the intention is to get those hips going forward, so really find that opening through the right hip. Good, just take a few moments here just to lengthen, just to hold, as the body really starts to heat up now. Oops, a little bit wobbly maybe. Good. Let's circle the arms back. Let's interlace behind, lifting the chest upwards. Good. With intention, drawing that right hip forwards all the while. Good. Release the hands. Good. And let's step that right leg forwards. Let's take the left leg. Stepping backwards, so it's a small step. The toes are pointing towards the outer edge of the mat. Good, bending softly into that left knee. Good, and then we sweep the arms upwards. Good, this time with intention, trying to draw that left hip forwards. So your hips and your shoulders are like one square box here. Good, we're holding, we're lifting, we're finding length through the body and into those hips. Good. Circle the arms to the side and interlace the hands and lift the chest upwards. Keep lifting the arch of that left foot. So the blade, the outer edge of the foot, is grounded in towards the mat. Release the hands. Good. Shift the weight forwards and step that left leg forwards. Okay, we're going to take a step outwards, so we're going to face forwards. The toes are going to point outwards. So they're at 45 degrees, both toes. Good, we're going to sink the hips downwards, reach the arms forwards. Good. Now we take the right hand down, left arm up. Whew. Finding that through the inner thigh. Good, then lifting back up. Let's take it straight to the other side, so over towards the right leg. Reaching the arms forwards. Let's send the left arm down, right arm up, so trying to get a perfect diagonal. Good, and send them the chest upwards. Good, let's take it over towards the left again. Good, let's take that twist, sinking the hips back. That's a good, find that length from your right fingers to your left fingers. Good, and coming back to center. Let's take it over towards the right. Good, taking that twist, reaching, freeing up those hips. Just think, let's free them all up. Good, and then lifting the chest up to center, and let's bring the arms out wide. We're gonna bring our heels to get inwards slightly, and now we're gonna lower down into a squat, so wide squat here. Good, we're lengthening out through the arms. We're gonna try and tuck the tailbone under, because we wanna really find that opening through the hips. Good. Now lifting the arches of your feet, so really grounding. Imagine you're pressing your outer thighs against the wall. Now we're gonna lower, sink and lift, sink and lift, sink and lift. So it's a tiny little sink. Good. We got 6 more here. I'm shaking already. 5, 4, 3. Good. Sitting tall. 2. Good. Last one. Let's hold. Good. Let's lift ourselves up. Good. Turn the toes pointing forwards, and let's fold ourselves downwards. Good. Now we can heel toe outwards very slightly if you want to spread the legs a little bit more. Good. To allow the head to relax. Now reach the arms through between your legs. Good. Just finding a moment to open up a little bit more. Good. Then soften the knees and roll yourself all the way up. Good. Pushing the hips forwards. Let's heel toe together. There we go. Okay, we're going to come to our mats. We're going to cross our legs. We're going to transition down onto the mat now. So come into the center of your mat. We're going to reach the arms forward, sitting up nice and tall. Good. Let's open out the knees and reach forward. So legs are in a big diamond position here. Good. To create space. And as we reach forward, find that opening through the lower back here. Allow the head to relax. Allow everything to relax. Good. And we're going to sit up nice and tall. Good. Bringing the knees back together. Good. Open out your feet so they're hip width apart. And we're going to peel down through the spine. Feel free to assist. Use your legs. Hold on to them. We're peeling down from the base of the spine, middle of the spine, bottom of the spine. Good. Let's take the arms over the head and circle them around. Good. We're going to walk our feet in and bring them out to the outer edge of the mat. Toes are pointing outwards very slightly. Good. We're coming into a bridge, so your heels want to be quite close to you, so maybe just reach in with your fingertips. Good. We're going to take an exhale. We're going to tuck the tailbone under. We're going to lift our hips up. Let's send the hips up. So we want to rest comfortably onto those shoulder blades. Hip bones higher than your ribs, so really soften out those ribs. And intentionally try to push those knees outwards again. Good. Take a breath in, and we're going to exhale, peeling down through the spine. Take a breath in, exhale, tucking under. Raising smoothly. Good. With control. With mindfulness. With thoughts. With love, right? Take a breath in, and as we exhale, peel down, keeping those knees open as we roll back down. Good. Taking a breath in as we exhale. Keep drawing those knees open as we send the pubic bone upwards. Good. So you're going to feel that activation in the outer parts of your glutes, so glute medius, glute max. Taking a breath in and exhale to peel down. Good, let's go 2 more. Exhale, curling up. Good, really find that length from your hip bones to your knees. Good. Taking a breath in and exhale to lower back down, keeping those knees open still. Good, they have a very good way of drawing inwards without us even realizing. Lifting up. Good, let's hold it here. Good, let's take some little pulses here. So we're going to lower and lift. As we lift that pubic bone upwards, we'll push the knees outwards. Good, let's go for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, relax the face. We're going to hold up on 1. Breathe. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take that breath in and exhale to peel down through the spine. Good, to release. Let's heel toes together, so we're bringing the knees in line with the hips. Good, let's shuffle the right leg out, bring the left knee into tabletop. Good, bring your arms out a little bit wider. In fact, let's extend. No, let's extend the right leg long. We're going to draw circles with our left knee. So we're going to draw the left knee across towards the right side. Relaxing the shoulder blades here. Then we're going to take it out towards the left. So opening up through the inner thigh, active into the core. Good. And over and across. It's okay for that left hip to come off the ground. So there'll be some movement through the pelvis here. We just want to keep those shoulder blades down, taking it to the right, good, and to the left. Good, let's take it over to the right. On the inhale, then we're going to exhale, draw a circle with the knee into the ceiling. Good, so we're taking it to the right, down, up to the left, and to center. Hips can move around. Keep drawing through that core. Strong through the whole body here. Try and keep that left kneecap, right kneecap pointing upwards. Both kneecaps pointing upwards. Let's go one more. Good. And then we're going to change direction. So we're going out to the left, down, up to the right. Out to the left, down, up to the right. 2 more. And around. Last one. And around. Good, and hold it there. Now we're going to extend the leg, flex the foot. Good, pull the knee into your chest. Extend, flex the foot, pull the knee into your chest. Let's go 2 more. And in, last one. Good, hold it there, point that toe upwards. Keep reaching, keep lifting. You've got this. Quads, hips working here. Good, and then release downwards. Let's take the right leg in, good, finding your shin parallel to the ground. Now we're going to roll over towards the left, shoulders stay down, just holding it here for a moment. Good. And then send the right knee over towards the right. Good, over to the left, and again, hips, movement through the hips, slight movement through the ribcage again, also. Good, let's take it over towards the left. Now we're going to draw those full circles. So we're drawing a circle, perfect circle with the knee and with the toes. So it's like we're drawing a double circle, right? So we're going up to the left, down to the right, up to the left, down to the right. Good, 2 more. And last one. And let's change direction, so go other way, circling round, up, and circle around. Let's go 3 more, and circle around. Trying to use that breath. Try and draw into your core nice and tight. Last one. And hold it here. Now extend the leg, flex the foot. Let's bend, pull the knee into your chest. Extend and flex the foot. And bend into the chest. 2 more. And back in, last one, hold, let's point that toe, reach it, lift it high, 3, 2, 1, and bring that leg all the way down. Beautiful, we're going to roll onto our side now. So we're going to roll onto our right side. There we go, little shuffle here. We're going to take it straight into our plank, so you can have a cushion or just rest your head on your hand or bring it all the way down, whichever is more comfortable. Now we want to stack that left hip over the right hip. Bring your left hand in front to support us. Now your ankles are in line with your hips and your shoulders. Good. We're going to start with some clams. So we're going to open out. Good. So left knee comes up to the ceiling and then we lower it down. So we're engaging our glutes to open up the hips here. Lift and close. Open and close. The toes are connected here. Lift and lower. Let's go 3 more. Last 2. Last 1. Bring the knee down. Now we're going to raise the heel and lower the heel. We're just going to raise the heel and lower the heel. Keeping the knees connected for now. So working on that internal rotation of the hip joints so that movement comes from our hip socket. Good. Feel those low abdominals working here. Let's go 2 more. Good. Last 1. Good. Now we're going to open up our clam and we're going to send the ankles up this time. So we're drawing a big diamond this time, bigger clam. Now we lower to a hover and then we lift. We lower to a hover and we lift. So be mindful we're keeping the left shoulder stacked over the right shoulder, left hip stacked over the right hip. Good. So it's that stability. It's almost a thing, the parts of your body that you're not moving, you almost need to focus on that a little bit more. Then the rest will come. So it's the foundations, the infrastructure we really want to focus on. Let's go 3 more. And close. Last 2. And close. Last 1. Hold it here. Now we're going to tap our left knee to our right knee as the ankle comes up. And then the toes together. So heel to knee, toe to toe. Knee to knee, toe to toe. Knee to knee, toe to toe. Again, shoulders, hips, staying nice and stable here. Good, let's go 4 more. Last 3. Last 2, your glute is going to be burning now. Last 1, hold it here. Now we're going to reach up. So reach that left foot up to the sky. Good, let's go for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release all the way down. Give yourself a little rub here. Good. Let's extend the leg long. Good. Pointing it nice and long. Good. Now we're going to lift up onto our elbow. Good. We're going to take our left arm. I'm going to reach it forwards as we send that left leg back. Good. Then we're going to come up and around and draw the leg forward as the arm comes back. Good. So we come up and around, reach. Good. Up and around. Good. So really feel that beautiful stretch through the spine. Good. And lift and reach back forwards. Good. We're going to hold the next one. Lift and reach. Good. Now we're going to lower the arm and lower the leg, looking downwards. So taking it into a bit of a spine stretch here. Good. And we're going to lift ourselves up into a mermaid position. So our knees are alongside of the mat. Shuffle so we're comfy. We're going to lift up onto the knees here. So maybe you need a bit of support. I'm going to try this without my hands here. So we're going to lift up, shift the weight forwards, send the hips forward so we're on our knees, and then lower down. Lifting and lowering. Okay, so as we lift, really push, tucking the tailbone under and lower. Good, let's go 2 more. And lower. Last 1. Lift. Let's hold. Good. Now let's see. We're going to shift the weight into that right leg. So you're going to bring the left leg forwards and lean into that knee. Good. Let's send the weight back. Find that balance. Taking that right leg back into that seated position. So we're lifting the hips up, pushing the hips forwards, and then swinging the leg around and leaning, lifting the chest. Good. So quite dynamic in the move, quite controlled. Let's lift the hips up. There we go. Very good. Nice and smooth. Swing around. And Take the leg back. Maybe you find you're crawling towards the top of the mat. We've got the last one here, lifting the hips forwards, swinging it around, reach, lift forward, lift upwards, lifting, expanding the chest, and take that leg back and release. Good, now just gonna walk our legs to the front, all the way over towards the other side. Good, now we're gonna walk our legs back, across. You can do this without using our hands. Keeping the shoulders facing length side of the mat. Good, let's go, last one. Back to the left. Good, and final one. Holding it here. Good, now again, we can use the hands or just push into the knee, shift the weight forwards, squeeze the glutes, push the hips forwards and lower down. Send the hips forwards and lower back down. Good, send the hips forwards and lower back down. 2 more, relaxing through the neck and the shoulders. And last one, lifting up, good. Now same thing, we're gonna see when bring the right leg forwards, come into a bit of a lunge, good. Then carefully sweep it back and lower down. Lift up, that was a bit clunky. So maybe you need a couple before we can smoothen it out. Good, lift it around, take it back and lower. Push the hips forwards, good. Sweep the leg, expand the chest. Good, take the leg around. Ooh, I am very wobbly on this side. Let's go, last one, push the hips forwards, send the leg around, reaching into it, good. Then bringing the leg back, ooh, and lower down. Good, let's take it down onto our left side now. So we're taking it into those clams. Good, knees are stacked, hips are stacked. You can use this left hand, right hand to support you in front. Good, now we're gonna clam. So open, left, right knee raises. Good, toes are connected. So the lift comes from the glutes. Good. So maybe you can feel a difference between this side and the other side. That's okay. Mine feel completely different. Let's go 3 more. Last 2. Good, and as we lower, it's not a crash landing, really smooth, just a little gentle kiss. Good, let's hold the knee down. Now we're just gonna raise the ankle and lower. Raise the ankle and lower. So think about that internal rotation from the hip. Good. Core's active. Maybe feeling slight pinch through the waist as well here. Let's go 3 more. Last 2. Good. Last one. Bring the feet together. Now we open that clam and this time we raise the ankles. Good. So we're going to lower. This time we lower down to a hover and then we raise. Lower and lift. Good, lower and lift. That's it. Good, try and keep your eye line forwards so we're not looking down. Good, let's go 4 more. And 3. Last 2. Last 1, let's hold here. Good, now we're gonna go knee to knee, send the ankle upwards, then toe to toe. Knee to knee. And toe to toe, knee to knee, toe to toe, nice and wide on that clam. Be mindful of our hips. Keeping that stability through the pelvis and into the shoulders. My arms should be back a little bit like that so I can see you better. And so I've got a nice long posture. Let's go 3 more. Last 2. Last 1, holding it here and lower down. Good, we're going to extend the right leg. Good, we're going to lift up onto our elbow on this side. Good, we're going to take the right arm and reach it forwards whilst we reach that right leg back. Good, now pull, draw the left shoulder down and inwards. Good, now we're going to draw semicircles with our leg forwards and our arm backwards. Good, so we lift And then we go round. So I want you to really think about pulling. Imagine you've got a string pulling on that right leg backwards. Good, lifting up and forwards. Good, back. Lifting up, stretching, lengthening out through the spine, through the leg, and around. Let's go 2 more. Good, enjoy that breathing. Let's use our breath with each move. Good, last one. Send the leg back, reach the arm forwards. Good, and we hold. Lower the head, maybe shaking it, turning it right and left. Good, and we release there. Okay, let's take it into under our backs again. So we're going to come into some bridges here. Good. All right, we're going to take our left leg onto our right thigh, arms down by the side. And we're going to lift up, so pushing into that right foot as we send the hips upwards. Now I want to almost feel like you're pushing the left knee down and away. Good, let's send those hips up and then lower down. Good, pushing up and lowering down. Good. So you can get up onto those ribs, keeping the left hip in line with the right hip. So we're active through the core as well. And lower. Good. Let's go 4 more and lower. Last 3 and lower. And 2. Lower. We're going to hold at the top on 1. Good. Now we're going to release that left ankle from our thigh. So you want to point that toe outwards, send the leg outwards. Keep raising the hips, so feel the core active. Right leg's on fire now. Draw that ankle back onto your thigh. Lift up a little bit higher. Good. And then we lower ourselves down. Good. Take the arms out into a T position. Keeping the figure of 4, we're going to roll over towards the right. So left foot comes down, left knee pointing up to the sky. Good, so we're really trying to push that left knee away. There we find that opening through the hip. Good, then rolling back to center, let's take that figure 4 all the way over towards the other side. So maybe feeling a bit more through the back. And this time into the other hip. Good, and draw back to center. Let's lower the left foot. Let's take the right ankle. Shimmy it up if you need to use the hands. I do. Left heel quite close towards your butt cheek there. Good. Arms back down by your side. Now we're lifting hips up and we lower down. Good. Send the hips up. So we're trying to really draw that right hip so it stays level with the left hip. That's where the work is. That's how we're going to open up the hip. So right hip working here. Opening, left glute working, right? And lower. Good. So just kind of notice how your body wants to tug and be lazy, and we want to drop that right knee. Good, let's go 4 more. And lower. Last 3, keep reaching that right knee upwards. Last 2. And lower. Last 1, we're going to hold here. Good. Now we're going to take that right leg out to the side. Keep both hips raised. Good, then so you can bring it back onto the thigh. Grip it on, send the hips back up. And then we lower all the way down. Good, so keeping that figure of 4. Bring the arms out into a T. Let's roll over towards the left side now. Relaxing the shoulder blades. Pushing that right knee up to the sky, maybe using your hand to help assist you here. Okay, then roll all the way over to the other side. few moments here just to gather your breath, recenter yourself, really feel the present moments, really feel in tune with your body. Okay, let's roll back to center. Good, release the legs. Good, let's send the arms up, good. Let's curl up, let's see, we're going to take hold of our thighs and roll ourselves up. Good, let's hug our knees in towards our chest, big, big, big hug. Opening up through the spine. Good, we're going to cross our legs and we're going to come onto our bellies on the mat now. So we're going to come all the way down. Let's shuffle ourselves, knees in that half plank position and lower ourselves down. Now we're going to cushion our forehead with our hands here. Good, we're going to bring our legs to the back corners of the mat. They're wide. So I'm going to take the right leg up, point and lengthen. Try and keep both hip bones downwards and lower. We take the left leg and lower. We take the right leg again. I want you to focus really on lengthening through the front of the leg here. Good, so you can reach your big toe a little bit further away. Good, let's go last one to the left. And release. Good, now we're going to take both legs up and lower. Good, take both legs up, stretching those quads, stretching the hip flexors and lower. Let's go 3 more and lower. Final 2. Try and relax the upper body, relaxing your face. And last one. Good, let's hold it here. Now we're going to bend the knees. Good, bring the toes together so you can keep your thighs raised just slightly and knees pointing outwards. Then we extend the legs and then we lower down. We lift, raising the legs. Good, bending, bring the knees out to the sides, connecting the toes. Good, extend and lower down. I want you to feel active into the core here. Push the pubic bone down as you lift the legs. Good, bend, connect the toes, extend them and lower down. Let's go last one here. Lifting, well done guys, stay there. Hold it here. Keep lifting, keep reaching. Press those toes, add that pressure, that resistance. And then extend the legs and let's lower it down. Good work. Let's take the hands underneath the shoulders. Good. Let's push into the knees, around the spine as we come back into an extended child's pose. Good. Let's round the spine. Let's come forwards. Let's lower down the elbows and lift the chest upwards. So we're coming into a bit of a cobra. That was a bit complicated to get into. But let's meet down here in our Sphinx position. Good. So really lifting the chest, pulling active through the core. So the abdominals are working and lifting up. So just expanding into the chest. Good. And trying to find some length in your lower back here. Maybe pushing into the elbows and just lifting that back upwards. And then we lower down. Lift the chest, draw the shoulders down. Let's go again. Pushing into the elbows, lifting up. Pull the belly button to spine. Good. Really rounding as we lengthen through the lower back. Allows us to let go of those hips. And then we lower down. Lift the chest up. Let's go one more. Exhale, pushing into those elbows, rounding, scooping belly. Imagine you've got a string through your back and hook through your belly button and you're just dangling from it. And then lower back down. Oh, it's a nice little reverse crunch there. Good. Let's keep lifting here, holding here. Good, and lower back down. We're going to bring our arms out to the side into a T. Let's take them quite high up. We're going to turn to face the left side. Good. You're going to raise your left leg and we're going to spin it all the way around, bringing that left foot down, kneecap pointing upwards. So this is the shoulder stretch for that right side. Also that hip stretch as we open upwards. Maybe feeling this through the spine as well, as we have a little bit of a twist here as well. Allow your body just to relax, just to sink, just to let go. Good. Let's spin back around. So bring in left leg down to the ground. Good. Let's go to the other side. So reach up with the left hand. Cage that right hand. Raise the right leg this time. And spins the kneecap points upwards. Trying to draw that right shoulder down as you reach that right knee upwards. Good, let's raise the leg, come back onto our bellies. Good, let's bring the hands underneath our chest again, pushing up onto the knees. Good, then let's take it up onto the toes. Good, now shuffle your feet so they're hip width apart. Good, scoop the belly in. Now we take a leg raise, so raising and pointing that left toe and lower it. Now taking the right toe, pointing and lowering. Now we're going to push the hips back. Good, reaching your ribs towards your thighs. Good, then we're going to launch forwards again. Good, let's take the right leg, point the toe. Think about opening up the hip here. Good. Think about connecting your core. Left leg goes up 1 inch and lower down. This time we go knees out to the side. Feel free to drop down to the knees if you need to between each one, or keep the knees hovered for that little bit more of a challenge. Good. Let's raise left leg and right leg. Good. Then draw knees into chest again. Child's pose is an option. Good. And forwards, we've got our last one here. Let's go left leg, point the toe, right leg, point that toe. Good, knees out to the side, pushing back into the heels. Good, then coming forwards and lower the knees down. Let's sit backwards, sinking the hips into the heels. Good, let's round our spine as we come forwards. We're going to step the right foot outside the right hand. Good, and just shimmy the hips from side to side. Good, we're going to bring or reach that right elbow downwards, relaxing the head as well here. Good, then lifting back up. Lovely, let's tuck that left toe under. Let's send the right leg back, lower the knees. Let's take the left foot outside, the left hand sinks. You're reaching your right thigh down to the ground. Good, and we shimmy the hips side to side, maybe circling. One way, circling the other way. Good, expand the chest, the collarbone. Then we're going to see when reach that left elbow down and lower the head. Good, then pushing back up. Let's take that leg back. Good, let's sit onto our heels. Let's spin around. Good. We're going to lift up, push the hips forwards. Let's reach the arms up. Let's tuck the toes under. Good. Let's circle the arms back and maybe taking that left hand towards the left heel and taking a little bit of an arch here. Good. So again, finding that opening through the hips. Maybe if there's too much come down to the heel, you just bring the hand towards your lower back. And then lift up. Good, let's take it to the other side. So reaching up with the left arm, resting the right hand onto your right heel and push the hips forwards. Good, and then gently release, bringing yourself forwards. Good, let's lower down. Good, let's tuck the toes under again, sorry. Let's push back into the heels. Let's lift the hips up to the sky. Relaxing your head, soften the knees. Let's take an inhale, sweep the arms up. Good. Exhale, down and around. Rolling the shoulders back and forwards. Let's open the arms out. Good, and back together. And we are done here. Your work is done.